Hi, this is Douglas Brinkley. I'm CNN presidential historian and professor of history at Rice University and presidential historian for New York Historical Society in Manhattan. And I want to say happy 75th birthday to the Franklin D. Roosevelt National Historic Site. It's incredible that Springwood now has been part of that system for 75 years. There is really no presidential site in the United States quite like Springwood. This was where Franklin Roosevelt was born and came of age. This was where he would live during his time as governor of New York and come there as often as he could during his presidency, 4 different terms. World leaders would visit FDR there. But there are a couple things about Springwood that's just so remarkable. You could go to the foyer and see all the birds that he collected as an amateur ornithologist. You can go to the desk where he would keep both his postage stamps, books, and do executive orders that changed the world. You could go to the upstairs and get a view of the Hudson River, which he called that artery the lifeblood of myself, that everything I am is part of the Hudson. We forget sometimes that FDR liked a pastoral life. He really wasn't an urban city person. He represented the people of Dutchess County. Some would grow orchids and others would do timbering. People would fish in the Hudson River. There were dirt farmers. He always had a kind of rural constituency that he loved. The church down the road he would go to, the post office he was so proud of. And when you're there at Springwood, you also learn the story of Eleanor Roosevelt, our great First Lady, and that amazing and interesting marriage between Franklin and Eleanor. So it's extraordinary that site has really launched the idea of a presidential library system. And yet none are like that. I've done research at the Reagan Library and the Kennedy Library and all these others, but nothing is like going to the house where the president lived and then all the papers of his years in public life and all of his private scrapbooks and notebooks are right there also, with the museum that gives you a walk through America in the first half of the 20th century. FDR is, in my view, the great American president. I know we put Lincoln first and we put Washington second and FDR first, but when you spend time at Springwood and you go and do research, the National Archives site there, you start really understanding that FDR is the person who did more for America because our coming of age with the addition of Lincoln in the Civil War was World War II, and FDR did a stunning job of pulling us through that big ordeal.